Still night, still up, still being me, doing what I can. So I said that I was going to do something positive for you. I said I was going to prove it. That's what I'm going to do. But I can't do the positive without explaining the negative. Now, this might be long. I hope I can make it short, but listen to me. Now, when the end is probably going to make you shake your head, turn away, and do all kinds of silly mess, I want you to listen to me. I am not going to harm you. I am going to try to help you. And I'm not going to sell you a $60 meal deal. I'm not going to sell you on something you need to replenish every 30 days that costs you at least half your paycheck or something. I'm not going to try to be a middle class person and sell you on something overly priced just so I can make profit off of your suffering or your hope to be better. No, I am giving you something that you can do right now, any given point of the day, especially at night, at bedtime. And it's simple. It's so simple, it'll mess your mind up. So that's why I want you to listen to me. Now, what we do all day is hear, and now a lot of you are in this. You hear the negatives. That's what you hear. Now, politically, you will hear how your vote don't count, and they'll prove why it don't count, why it don't matter. It's true. They will tell you that the country is messed up, but we can make it better. But we need your help, the help that I don't care that you give, the help that I will not acknowledge if you do it. You will grow up, and I know I'm talking to a lot of you out there. You grow up with your family or certain friends or even enemies of yours that'll tell you that no one's listening to you. You know, your problems aren't that great. Others got it worse than you. So what are you complaining about? Stop complaining. Don't complain. Nobody wants to hear your mess. You run your mouth too much. You talk too much. You got a smart mouth on you. You're not worth my time. Your time is worthless. What's the point of you? Or if you're in a localized thing, if you are of the LGBTQIA, if you are or if you are a saga ally, you know, if you're something like that. If you're trans, if you're gay, lesbian, you know, questioning, queer, you know, asexual or anything thereof, pansexual, or anything, you will hear how you are disgusting, you are immoral, you are, you know, just, you're not godly, you're not anything worthwhile, worth time, or anything like that. You will hear that. You will think you are the bane of society. You will want to think that you are trouble. You are not worthy of your next breath. You will think this because that is what the hateful want. You are none of those things. This comes from somebody that recently came out of a bad moment in life. It took over 3 decades, but I was finally broken. I won't write. I wasn't in my right mind. I wasn't. And in my video, there was one that I posted. I can't remember the name of it. I don't know what it was. I know that, and this is why I love them. A lot of people listen to me. A lot of, you know, and I would say a lot. When I mean a lot, I mean 10 or more that'll hear something. But he heard me, Conquering Thought. He didn't just go for the title. He heard what I had to say, but he didn't care too much about that. He wanted to know if I was all right. He looked past the video and the head nodding or the head shaking. He asked if I was all right. And I answered no, because I knew I wasn't. And that was the last bit of me that I could get out. That was the last bit. I was gone after that. And it took a bit to get me back. It took just to say, it was almost like that movie Get Out. It's not as they portrayed it, but it was, so within that ballpark. It's crazy to think back. It's crazy to, so I was in a bad spot. I needed help. Now, the help I got was someone saying the other stuff that you'll hear. You don't have a monopoly on pain. So it's not all about you. Others go through it too, so you're not special. Wow. You know, just wow. No, you are special. You're worth it. And you do have a monopoly on your pain. You don't have a monopoly on all pain. You have a monopoly on it's what you are going through. This is something that you have to deal with, something that you have to think about or remember for the rest of your days. When someone belittles you, hurts you and stuff like that, that is you. And you, I'm telling you, you are important enough to listen to. Now, an asshole won't listen to you. A narcissist will not listen to you. In fact, a narcissist will make sure that whatever you're going through, you are making them the victim, roughly. You are worthwhile. I'm telling you that. Do I have to know you? No. But I know that you've suffered. Because all these bad things that people are doing are most likely a symptom of their suffering. And we'll punish them, but not figure out why. Ask questions. See if we can help them. And if we can help them without comparative woes, without telling them that their time and their pain is meaningless, if we can actually help them and nurture them, then we have helped them. Do it for kindness, not to thank you. Do it because it's the right thing, not because it's someone to help you feel better. No, you make them feel better selflessly. And that's what I'm saying to you. Your time is worthy. Your next breath is worthy. All of that is worthy. But the problem is all of your years on this planet, in your society, in your community, in your environment, in your home, is doing its best to destroy you. Program you to make sure that you don't feel like you are worth anything. Is that fair? Is that just? No, it's not. Is it right? Nope. They don't want you to be all right because they probably are not all right, or they don't want someone to be as all right as they are. Maybe they're hurting you because they were hurt, and why should you have it any better? But this isn't about them. This is about you, and you are worthwhile. And I can teach you to be worthwhile because that's what I want to do. I'm not going to give you a 45-minute seminar. I'm not going to sell you a $25 to $50 book and $75 more if I sign it. I'm not going to sit here and give you a long spiel and then tell you if you want to hear more, go to my website or anything like that. No, I'm going to give you something that helped me. It's helping me in more ways than one, actually. And you know who did it? My woman, Sidra Owens. She did it. She's helping me. She is helping, and I appreciate that, and I'm going to help you. Now, I'm not saying this will do it, but I am letting you know you are worthwhile, and I'm going to help you do it. So here it goes. What have I done? She suggested this. Go find what's called alpha wave noise music. There's a channel that I go to and I listen to, and it's 8 hours long. Alpha waves. Pretty good. But I got tired of that, so I downloaded it, turned it to an MP3. I got it on Windows, not Movie Maker, Windows, shit. You know what? I'm not going to stop. I'm going to look this up. Windows Media Player. I knew I'd get it at some point. Okay, so Windows Media Player. And on the Windows Media Player, I have it there, so it's on repeat. So it'll go 8 hours, it'll go more, but I have not gone past 8 hours. The most I've got is about 7 hours and 19 minutes. But those alpha waves, that low humming, that whatnot, it's mind settling a bit. It's body settling. That's stage one. So you find your thing and you listen to it. That's first and foremost. Now, if you want, I'll upload mine. I'll make it about 16 hours so that you can just run and run. But that's first and foremost. Alpha waves, that nice music that just keep on going. Now, that's just stage one. Stage two, is kind of the hard part. Now, why is it hard? Because that is you empowering you. I don't want you to lie to yourself. Now, if you're a racist or you're a bigot or something like that, don't listen to me. Get the fuck out. All right? Get the fuck out. Because I am not someone that wants to empower your bullshit. That's not what I want. I want to empower the positive. I want you to do the right things, not because it's a religious thing, not because society expects something of you. We all are programmed in general with something that says, you know what's right, you know what's wrong. Do what's right. It's simple. If you're getting close to an edge, if you're walking towards a cliff or something, if you're going to go out on a bridge and you don't have agoraphobia, but something says, I don't know about this. Yeah, that's that part of you that wants to live. All right. So that's the part you listen to. And that's the part I want you to listen to, because that is the part that you need talking to you. Our subconscious, as I've learned, listen to from 2 different TED Talks and listening to things that I remember saying some years ago. There's a part of our brain that controls every single piece of us. And that part keeps repeating the things we've heard in our past. It keeps repeating things we've heard in our present. And for me, it was not just repeating it, but the way I was treated by people, even strangers, it kept giving evidence of that. And I had to realize they're just assholes. And I need to be better than them. And a lot of people say you're not better than somebody else. No, I need to be better than them, because it's almost too damn easy to look at someone and tell them that they're worthless, that they are not worth your time, and whatever they got going on with them is meaningless. So be gone with them and chew them out, spit them out like they're nothing. It's easy. It's because we go through it so much. We've been taught how to do it. We've been bathed in how to do it through all those around us. Because we obviously don't have enough standards to be around people that'll be good for us. And that's the problem. And we need to stop that. We need to have standards. I want to give you standards. So while you listen to those alpha waves and you're laying down in bed and you just chilling, trying to go to sleep, have a mantra. Mantra is something you just simply say to yourself over and over again. And the one I say to myself is, I'm worthwhile. That's what I say to myself. Because I am. And you know something? At first when I did it, when I first started saying it, I had tears rolling down my face. It was painful to say it and actually try to believe it. I could feel my conscious and my subconscious doing great battle, because my subconscious was like, man, what are you trying to do? Don't you know you ain't worth shit? Why are you lying to yourself? And my conscience was like, I can't be that anymore. And it was painful. Subconscious will get you to change your mind. While you're doing this, your subconscious will make you think of other things. Me, I might think about role play story that me and Sidra got going. It's a verbal role play. We do it while we're on our way to get something to eat. We might talk about it during downtimes of internet videos on maybe TYT or Secular Talk, or in between listening to the better people, which would be Conquering Thought and Pro-Social Future, Prophet of Zod, Unpopular Thoughts, and more. We talk about that stuff. That's a positive thing that we do. We'll talk about while watching New Japan Pro Wrestling. We have fun doing that too. But you know what? Your brain will make you think of those things, and it made me think of those things and trying to get me off track. And what I have to do, remember, I'm seeing and thinking this stuff. No. I'm not thinking what I need to think. And the mantra is you repeat it over and over and over. I'm worthwhile. I'm worthwhile. I'm worthwhile. Breathe deep. Say it repeatedly. Say it repeatedly. If you need, have a fan blowing on you at the foot of your bed, blowing up towards your face so that you get more air circulation, so you can breathe better. Yes, it might be cold. Put a towel over your head to keep your head warm. It's good, but do whatever it takes to get what positive you can, because having a mantra, saying these things, helpful. And I have another one. Since my illness is irritable bowel syndrome, diarrhea. That's mine. It keeps me trapped in this damn house. I practically raised my daughter from the bathroom. You didn't think that put me in a bad place, wishing I could just end my life then? That's painful. That's painful. And Sidra has worked like a juggernaut. I mean an unyielding juggernaut, trying to find what research can help me. I've researched things. I've looked up things. I've listened to people, and I've tried different things, drugs in terms of vitamins and things like that. Whatever, something, literally whatever means there's no limit. And I didn't have a limit except for hard, illegal drugs. Illegal to me is something that'll, pretty much kill you. So I did that. I took, like chlorostimine, amitriptyline, Buspar. I've tried all kinds of stuff, trying to alter the mind, but the body is what it is. And your gut's got so many more nerves than the brain that it's almost a second brain. Only recently learning this. And after I come out of my dark place for this one, then all of a sudden I have another mantra. It's, I am relaxed. I am relaxed. I am relaxed. And repeat it. Whether I speak it or I think it, repeat it while listening to those alpha waves. That's what you, the listener, I want you to do that. That's what I want you to do. Find a mantra, a positive, not I will be better. I will cook more often. I will learn to drive. No future stuff. I am currently. You have to speak in the now, the here, today. I told my daughter to have a mantra. I know she ain't doing it, but I'm listening, or I am listening. That's the mantra I gave her. Because she don't like to listen. She just don't. She likes to play and then turns everything into play. And then at that point, she ain't listening. And then when you take her out of her play, she gets mad and she gets vengeful. And that turns into a downhill slope. So for you, the listener, the positivity I want for you is for you to find a mantra. You can go and find mantra beads. I got some. Sidra got some. Hers, they look better than mine. I'm a little jealous because they're longer. But she ordered some amethyst ones for me because I am a February baby. And being a February baby, I am all about that amethyst. Beautiful color. I used to hate it at first, but now I love it. You know what? Find your thing. If you don't have mantra beads, that's fine. Just sit there. You lay down, alpha wave music, a fan blowing on you if you need it, and just repeat something positive. I am relaxed. I am worthwhile. I love myself. I can focus. No, not can. No, I am focusing. Live in the now. Your mantra must be in the now. What do you want to achieve? I am confident. I am assertive. Assertive isn't bossy. Assertive means you just don't take crap. And you will push yourself into the conversation if you are drowned out. I am listening, because most of us need to listen more than talk. If your gums are bumping, your ears are shut. It's that simple. And so when I'm listening to a video, my gums ain't bumping. My ears are wide open. So you can say that. My ears are open. My mouth is shut. My mind is open. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. You say something positive and you be positive. You drown out those negative people in your life. You get standards. If someone's not being good by you, if they ain't doing right by you, you need to get away from them. It might be difficult, but everyone has a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice to be around the negative. You have a choice to seek out the positive. It is your choice. And if you're that person that needs permission to do so, then I give you permission. I urge you to go out and find the positive. Listen to positive music. Listen to music that's happy. Not music that sound happy. I mean, you listen to the lyrics. You listen to the instruments. Is it happy? That's what you need to judge. You are worthwhile. You are. And if you need to tell yourself that, you keep telling yourself that every single night. You tell yourself that to the point where you start thinking it by mistake. Because that's what happened to me the next day. I sat down. I didn't know what to do or think or say. I couldn't get my wrestling started. And I started thinking, I'm worthwhile. Don't know why. It just jumped in my head. I didn't start thinking about all this negative other stuff. It just jumped in there instead. And I'm going to tell you, alpha waves, your mantra, you sleep better, you sleep deep. You do. I know I did. I believe you will. And if you don't, I apologize for making an opinion into a fact, because opinions are not facts. They aren't. But I got hope, and that's what I'm going on. I'm not going at this hard. I'm just letting you know this is where I am. It took 3 decades, but I got defeated. But now I'm back. It won't be another 3 decades I get defeated, because now my eyes and my ears and my mind is wide open. Everybody wants you to suffer. You have to want you to not suffer. That's important. You don't need to suffer. You're not born to suffer. You are not here. You are not here to suffer. You are not here to be hurt. You are not here to be somebody else's pack mule. You are not here to be somebody else's play toy. Now, if that happens to be your kink, that's fine. If that's your kink, that's you. But if it's not, if it doesn't make you honestly feel good, positively, you need to stop, because you're worth it. You are worth something good. I think you're worth something good. And you know something? Let me just be a little arrogant, which is something is not me. But if I'm telling you that you're worth it, then you're fucking worth it. That's just how that go. You are worth this time for me to tell you this. You are worth me making this video for you. You are worth me telling you that you can make it. You can do it. If you got a project or something that's on your mind, you are worth making it come true. Because without you, then we don't have you. We don't have the best that you can create, the best that you can write, the best that you can say. And the world needs a positive you. And I want to help you be a positive you. So get your alpha waves. I'll link it in the description. I'll put the link in the description, and then I might upload the 16-hour one after I make that one. But we need you. You need you. You know? And all this positivity, don't do it for me. Don't do it for the person next to you. Don't do it for your mom, your kids. Don't do it for their kids. Do it for you. Because it all starts with you and it ends with you. You are important. Your positive energy will spread out. It will be seen and it will be infectious. And you can't be positively infectious if you are either dead or negative. So stop their programming and start your own. You pull out that keyboard on your arm and you put in the information for your own mind instead of them grabbing you by the arms and telling you how to be. That's what I want from you. I want you to be a positive and a happier and better you, so that everyone else can be better around you and they will be appreciative of you being good for and by you. This is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning and for a Better You. Thank you for listening.